Welcome back. The Henry Doorly Zoo is hosting a special event this holiday season that the whole family will enjoy today. I'm joined by Dennis Schnurbush from the zoo. So what is this Zoo-Lightful we've been hearing about?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having us out here today. I couldn't tell you how excited I am to talk about this today. Zoo-Lightful is our brand new, presented by Chesterman Coca-Cola, is a brand new holiday event. It's basically the upper portion of our zoo. We've transformed that into these immersive lands, larger-than-life exhibits, and just these wonderful holiday bright exhibits that people can get to enjoy.
Okay, so and how many, I mean, I know the zoo is massive, right?
Yes.
So how many, like, do you know how many miles it covers, or like what cool parts of the exhibit you'll be able to see it at?
We've taken the upper portion of the zoo and created 7 immersive lands out of it.
Oh, wow.
And they're made up of many different wonderful exhibits. Some of the highlights would include, we have this very large snow tubing hill. It's 20 feet wide, 120 feet long that people can ride on. We've got these igloos that people can experience. We have interactives where people can do these character meet and greets. We have a virtual reality sleigh. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the larger-than-life light exhibits that people can walk through. And what visit to the zoo during the holiday would be complete without a visit with Santa, and that's included in our WKP area.
Okay, great. And so just kind of little locations for people to visit and enjoy.
Yes, and we actually have some animal exhibits all open as well. We have the aquarium open, we have the Kingdoms of the Night in the lower portion of the dome, and people can go in the WKP and visit with the animals in there as well.
Perfect. So what made you guys want to bring Zoo-Lightful to the zoo? I mean, the zoo's already magical.
Yeah, it is a magical place. We're always looking for ways to introduce people to our mission. There's been a lot of public interest in holiday events. Other zoos and other communities have holiday events, and so because we generate 90% of our income through gate admissions and retail and those types of things, it felt like a natural progression to bring this in and get a chance to enjoy it.
Absolutely. So when does Zoo-Lightful officially start?
So it starts tomorrow, Friday, November 17th, and runs through December 30th.
Okay.
The hours are a little different. Sunday through Thursday, Sunday through Wednesday, it's from 6 to 9, and then Thursday through Saturday, it's from 6 to 10.
Okay, and then is that included with your regular zoo ticket?
It's not. It's an after-hour event, and it requires a different ticket. The pricing varies depending on whether you're a member or not and what night of the week you come. So the best thing to do is go to our website at omahazoo.com and look up the details there.
Okay. And then how long does this go until?
We'll be going until December 30th.
Okay.
And so there'll be lots of days that people can come out. Now, capacity is limited on nights, so we encourage people to book ahead if they can, to look at what we have to offer, including the igloo offerings and the just the normal visits that we have, and choose one of those dates. But we're very excited about what we're bringing for the community.
It sounds exciting. Well, thank you so much, Dennis, for talking about Zoo-Lightful. Hopefully people can get out and buy some tickets and have a little holiday fun.